What happens when you trade in Nico for an adventure-driven street kid, a financially questionable millionaire, and a man who's batshit crazy? Here's what happens. I'm Heracross Gaming, and this is my review of Grand Theft Auto 5. Released in September 2013 originally for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, with the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One receiving the game in due course. The game is an open-world adventure-type game set in Los Santos, a scaled version of the actual map of Los Angeles, with the freedom to pretty much do whatever you like. Fly helicopters, drive cars, shoot people, watch a movie, take a taxi, walk your dog, go to the beach, buy new clothes, blow up buildings, go jet skiing, go skydiving, involve the police, bring your kids, it's going to be a great time. There are 3 characters to play as throughout the course of your journey. You have Franklin, a man from humble beginnings who used to repossess cars but ends up working for our next character, which is Michael, a former bank robber whose family pretty much hates him, hence why he turned back to a life of crime as well as alcohol. And finally we have Trevor, who in my opinion may be the best character out of the 3, as he merely just exists. He's crazed beyond parody and has possibly the best dialogue in the game. Unlike previous games in the franchise, the gameplay can be split into 3 characters, starting out as Franklin, switching to Michael, and inevitably Trevor. Trying to keep this review relatively spoiler-free, as throughout the game, choosing whether to side or betray with 2 specific characters, will culminate in either a morally justifiable ending, or a finishing scene reminiscent of Red Dead Redemption or Max Payne. Also developed by Rockstar. Fancy that. The development of Grand Theft Auto 5 was started in 2009, so it was in the works for 4 years pretty much with a team of roughly 1,000 people. And to get this out of the way, yes, it certainly was worth the wait. Look, call me pretentious. Hello pretentious. That was supposed to be self-referential. Anyway, I find that each character represents a subculture of 3 particular stages of the human condition, with Franklin representing the new era, with an unflinching resolve to be successful whilst retaining his individuality as a character. Michael, a well-seasoned veteran in life, has made more than his fair share of mistakes and has to overcome or find peace with the decisions he's made. And Trevor represents that no country for old men philosophy of not really belonging in this world and pushing the limits of the human existence by no longer really adhering to society's demands, acting as a monument to the forgotten. If you've played almost any other Grand Theft Auto game, then the playstyle hasn't really changed. Rockstar have this unflinching resolve to never really dilute the gameplay, as it's still as immersive as ever. I got this game around the time I received Infamous Second Son and various other open world games, as well as a backlog of memories from the times I owned it on the PlayStation 3. So personally I felt it can feel like a little too much to take on at first, and I feel only hardcore fans of the series will push through it like a forklift on steroids. I almost forgot about the multiplayer. The multiplayer world is basically the whole of Los Santos, plus whatever imaginative playstyles you wish to incorporate. Inevitably, like most online multiplayer games, you will uncover players who are the Grand Theft Auto equivalent of a camper from Call of Duty, merely laying in wait until an unsuspecting player, mostly me, drives past and is assassinated to a level that would give JFK a run for his money. One particular multiplayer mechanic was a Halloween-themed game of hide and seek, in which one of the players is a searcher and the other players attempt to hide and can strike the killer if they see him, all whilst rocking some pretty cool masks and outfits. Here's that particular segment with myself and fellow YouTuber JRC Gaming.
I swear I just saw you.
No, you didn't.
I saw you! Skadoo choke! What happened? Shit. Oh shit. Get him! You're getting beaten by a witch. Yeah! Holy crap, how did you spot me there? No freaking way. That's a pretty good payout, man.
Overall, I feel GTA 5 is a game that hardcore run and gun enthusiasts will enjoy, as well as the casual fans of vehicular destruction. If the series were to end on this note, I feel it's a great entry to end it on. No real limitations, no restrictions, and best of all, no bowling. Sorry Roman. It's a multi-platform game, so whether you own a current gen console or a previous gen console, it shouldn't be expensive or difficult to get hold of. With that said, I've been Heracross Gaming, and I'll see you guys soon.
Whatever, you explain that shit. I'll see you at the dealership.